Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Final Fantasy XIV Story Mode on PlayFrame and the final raid in this Nier-inspired side story. It's a good one too, much to look forward to, but let's not dawdle. Given how some of these past episodes have been, I'm guessing this is going to be a lengthy one. The dig site chief is still concerned about the twins. Good, me too. Lolly, I may have been too optimistic. Oh, Derman. The fact that the villagers are still nursing a grudge doesn't surprise me. Not that I haven't tried to make them think better of it. But why hasn't Konogg come back and given them what for yet? It ain't like her to fret over what people think. And then there's Konogg. I was worried he'd go chasing after her again, which is why I'm even more worried that he's been shut up in the tunnels this whole time. Chief! We need to clear the rubble so we can start digging again, but the others won't stop bickering about whose job it is. Not even when I threatened to boot him clear into the sea. I'll be right there. 2 boots are better than 1, as they say. It looks like I have other business to take care of. Not that I was having much luck here. Can you check on Konogg in my stead? Well, with Konogg gone and the villagers treating him like he's got the blight, he could do with a reminder that not everyone has abandoned him. And who's to say? Maybe one of your tales of adventure will cheer him up. Or scar him for life, possibly. But I've got just the thing, though I have forgotten the names of everyone involved. There are so many names. And so many adventures. I'm sure whatever you come up with will be fine. Probably. And let me know how he's doing, all right? Even if he doesn't want to talk to me, I want him to have the help he needs is all. I absolutely shall. Let you know, I mean. Let's go find our sad little dwarf. Konogg! Buddy! How we doing? That bad, huh? Konogg is radiating an uncommon amount of heat. The many layers insulating his head probably aren't helping. Buddy. How we doing? What? You collapsed is what? You need rest. That feeling like your head is full of fiery bees? That's a fever. You're probably aware of that part. No, I'm fine. Got to find Konogg. You're not going anywhere. Konogg wouldn't want you running after her in this state. Konogg, I'm... Boy, you're really going through it lately, huh? You most definitely are a Nier protagonist. I do kind of enjoy that they gave the twins Devila and Popola colored hair. Probably no literal plot significance to that, but it is a sly little reference. Konogg. Let's go report back to the chief. Chief! I have a report on the dwarf twin situation. Where are you? Oh, probably dealing with little mine disputes. So hey, our boy's not doing so great. Konogg collapsed. We need to do something about that fever. I think some of my wife's supply of remedies survived. I'll go and see. You keep an eye on Konogg. Okay. Oh, thanks for bringing me back here. Concerning. I thought you said he was bedridden. I thought he was. Wicked White. Where did he go? I know he wanted to search for Konogg, but how did he even make it out of here? Willpower and hubris? We should worry about that later. Damn it all. Let's go. Quickly. Who's there? You. Could you be more specific? Okay. We should ask around. Find out if anyone saw him go past. Not that I expect they'll be too inclined to help. Still, any lead is better than none at all. I'll speak with my miners. You talk to whoever else. Okay. My choice, then. Or, I guess, Quest Line's choice. Dismayed dwarf. No, I haven't seen Konogg leaving the village. Why? Finally realized he's no good to us and left, did he? But without him or Konogg, who's going to be held responsible for what happened? Their collaborator here, for one. Listen, outsider, I'm sure you thought you were helping, but now we're doomed. You are all very consistent. Glag. Have you seen another dwarf? Now Konogg's missing too. We're dropping dwarves like ale from a leaky cask. Well, I hope you find him. The matter of culpability's still unsettled, and I'll never get the villagers to agree on what's what if the most guilty-looking party's up and vanish. Fair point. Not really my top concern right now, but fair point. Guessog. A search for Konogg, you say? That can't be easy. Those twins aren't really the sort to stand still. Wish I could help, but I haven't seen anything out of the ordinary. Not more than usual, at any rate. Certainly no fever-addled dwarves. Dang. Well, worth a try. Now the quest just says to wait at the destination, which is pretty vague as to what I'm doing over here. You're the boss, quest. Lolly, I thought I'd never escape Ho! Who knew that questioning every miner in Comra could be so time-consuming? I hope you weren't waiting too long. Did you learn anything useful? Not really. I wish I could say I was surprised. My lot also had some difficulty focusing on the immediate issue, but one of them did see Konogg. Sounds like he was wandering in the direction of the crater. Again. We should search the area. Works for me. Oh. Bringing us right here. What's that big wheel? Some kind of machine? Sort of. An enemy stronghold and technology from another world. Both true, but most importantly this. Well, that doesn't sound good. Though I'm still more concerned about where Konogg might have gone. I have a bad and familiar feeling about this. Perhaps I should have mentioned where exactly I found him last time. Yeah, that's worth bringing up. You think he's inside? And he's probably not alone. Oh, here we go again. Yeah, I know. First time. The dig site chief is determined to find Konogg, come what may. If you're ready to face whatever's in there, then let's get this over with. The longer we wait, the more I worry. What do you mean, let's? If anything in there needs killing, I can handle it myself. Probably. You're coming too, I guess? I'm coming with you. I'll leave the dangerous bits to you, but I can't stand to do nothing. Not anymore. I need to make sure he's safe. Please. Okay. You're welcome to tag along. Konogg, what have you gotten yourself into? You follow at a safe distance, please. Enjoy the pod rides. You gotta hand it to him. There is something extremely near about a series of quest objectives taking you back through the same place over and over. There's nothing more near than that, really, if you think about it. Here we go. Got to the command room again. Yep, okay. Yep, he ran all the way through to the bridge of the alien ship. Okay. I hope the chief brought his running boots. Whew. Long run. Scenic, but long. Sorry for lagging behind. I have to keep reminding myself not to get distracted. To tell the truth, I'm starting to understand the intrigue. You said that the place you found Konogg before was through here? Oh my. Konogg! Oh boy. Beings of this world, watch closely. Oh, hello. What? There's no time. Destroy the sphere, quickly! I find this concerning. This is bad. We have to get out. Oh my. Well, well. Damn it. We're too late. What in the Seven Hells was that, though? I feel like I'm owed several explanations. I have that feeling a lot. I know you're confused, but there's no time. We must destroy that sphere. Two-piece plans are already in motion, and this whole world will be consumed. We won't let that happen. We came to save this world, and now we have a debt to repay. You saved 9S, after all. And there's still so much here we haven't seen. Right, 2B? Focus on the mission. Right. Leave it to us. It'll take everything we've got to stop them. I believe we can succeed, but we'll need your help. Be ready. I mean, I'd feel weirder if you weren't ordering me around. Fine, but I will get my explanations from you yet. I'd love to get those at some point. Duly noted. I'm sorry, Chief. Can you look after Konogg? You're sorry? Yes, of course. I'll carry him back and make sure he rests. You look after yourself now. And tell me what all of this is about later. We make for the tower. We sure do. And there is the final raid of the series unlocked. The Tower at Paradigm's Breach. Yet another very, very familiar sight for Nier Automata fans. And not the last today. The sooner we can destroy that sphere, the better. We need to end this. I wish we had time for a few quick scans at least. I would enjoy that as well. Alas. Well, I better get a group together, because we have some very cool fights ahead, and I can very not do them myself. Be right back. And here we are, the gang is all gathered. Very Nier-themed, glammed up, ready to go, ready to do this very Nier-themed raid. Very Nier and Drakengard-themed, in fact. This particular Nier raid is going to give us a whole blend of Yoko Taro games in a pretty fun way. It's going to be good. But before we go in, first, the traditional reading. The Tower at Paradigm's Breach. A pale tower looms over the Dwergar Mountains, an unmistakable symbol of the machine lifeform's threat to the dwarves and their world. At Konogg's behest, you join her and your android allies in an ascent to its zenith, where the machine's enigmatic orb and its fearsome secrets await. It's gonna be good. In we go! Welcome to the Tower at Paradigm's Breach, another familiar space for Nier Automata fans. With some very different contents inside. And familiar faces from kind of all over the map.
Thank you all for joining us on the attic today. It is time to attend first
Wow, what's that? Don't worry about it. There's no actual meaning behind anything machines do. It's locked. You need to destroy the obstructing consciousness from inside the network. Go ahead, 9S. Right. I'll hack the door, you infiltrate the network and take down any guards. Ah, the Nier nostalgia. The Nier nostalgia, one might say, if they were feeling stupid. Wait, the network is a place? This is the tower's network. Its digital consciousnesses are here. Use the pods. You first. To live is to know loneliness. To live is to know love. I'll live as many times as it takes. I'll die as many times as it takes to know. To know. Enemy sighted. And now here is the first boss, the Knave of Hearts. A familiar face for fans of Nier is the big shadow monster. And we're going to fight it. So, one of the main mechanics we're going to be wanting to watch out for is this Colossal Impact, which takes two forms. The one you see here with a glowing mouth is about to do a big attack down the center, so we want to be to either side. There's another version of Colossal Impact, though, that might happen where we see the boss do this, raising its fists. In this case, we want to stand in the center because it's the only safe place. So whenever we see Colossal Impact coming, we need to watch for what pose the boss is in, amidst all the rest of its attacks. This is another thing the boss likes to do, replicate. Self-replication. There's another on the side. It will spawn copies of itself. And then we've got like, okay, 1, 2. That's the order in which they're about to do some Colossal Impact attacks. First, that beam there, don't be standing in the center. But then, oh, you're doing the fist punch, so stand in the center. All good so far, though. Next attack is going to be some spheroids, which is just going to be, you guessed it, some more red orbs. Oh, look out. Spread out. Do not touch the red orbies. Get as far away as you can. Okay, now we've got Light Leap, which is a pair of big AoE markers that I'm not well positioned for. Uh-oh. Move, move, move. I'm okay. So now that the boss has stomped the arena, you will now see these big block shapes. These are going to be very important, because in a little while here, after the boss is done faffing about and replicating itself, is going to do an attack called Lunge, which is a very big knockback attack which will knock you clear off the arena unless you have one of these little block structures to your back. And then his duplicate will also do a lunge, so we need to immediately position for that one as well from that side. There we go. All good. All good. That's the majority of what we need to be watching out for. Now it's just the overlapping of these familiar moves. Case in point. Now it has created 2 duplicates of itself. And it's going to do 3 Colossal Impacts. So first, stand in the center. Then what are you gonna do? Stand in the center again, okay. And you do not stand in the center, I see. Whoop. Okay, let's be positioning carefully to avoid all the everything. We're okay. Here comes Light Leap again. That big proximity AoE attack. I'll position a little earlier this time. Very good. And now, here come the lunges. Well, replication, then lunges. We're wearing it down, though. I kind of have a feeling he's going to throw some other stuff at us during this series of lunges. Yep. That's mean. First a lunge from that side, and then another colossal impact from this one. But we're okay. All good. Boy, Nier music is good. Look out for all the Orbeez. Don't stand in the center. Should just be lots of familiar moves at this point. And we've almost got him. Come on. There we go. It is done. Stay focused. I love this one being in hacking space. Still not enjoying the creepy voice, thanks. Now for the next boss. They're all... No. I don't want to be alone. It's Hansel and Gretel. Again, from the original Nier. Very good. I'm honest, I think this might be my favorite of the Nier raid wings and branches. Just, I love the mechanics of this one a great deal. But okay. So one of the main mechanics for this fight is a pair of buffs that these bosses will constantly be doing, called Upgraded Shield and Upgraded Lance. Whichever one does Upgraded Shield will get these little shields to either side and to its back, which damage us if we try to attack it from that side. So we basically need to let one of the tanks take that one's aggro, and we need to leave it alone. We need to focus on the other one, the one with Upgraded Lance, because though it has upgraded damage, we are able to damage it as well. The bosses are going to kind of switch back and forth between who has Lance and who has Shield at any given time, and we'll have to switch accordingly. Here's one of the boss's trickier attacks, Bloody Sweep. Anytime we see the bosses move to the edge of the arena and raise their weapons like this, we need to look at which arm they are raising and position accordingly, because whichever side they've raised their weapon on is the side that they're about to do a really big attack from. Okay. Now Gretel's about to do the upgraded shield, and we switch focus. Oh, stack up. Oh. And now they're going to do another of their little duo attacks called Passing Lance. You can see them charging a big attack down the center there. We obviously don't want to be standing in the center in front of that, but also we want to not be standing in front of any of these little shapes down the center, because as soon as the boss's attack goes off, those are going to blast off to either side as well. So we need to find the little safe space in between them. Oh no. Yep, that's another thing you gotta watch out for. If the bosses stand close together, when they've each kind of got these upgrade buffs going, then they will each benefit from both buffs. So you need to keep them at least a little bit separated for safety. Here in Phase 1, we are only going to have to deal with a few attacks, but they are good to remember because they will still be coming into play later on. Looks like we got another bloody sweep coming. All right. Which side is raised? Okay, watch which side is raised, but they're going to switch positions before the attack goes off. So, we actually need to stand in the dangerous spot. Because once they switch, the dangerous spot will be the safe spot. All right, here comes a new one. Wandering Trail. That's going to create these little discs. Slowly kind of like revolving around the outer edge. Standing in them hurts, so you definitely want to not do that. But we're also about to have to dodge a proximity AoE, so we need to stand on an outer edge, whichever one is safest. Somewhere where we can avoid standing in the middle of light discs that will kill us. Oh, this one's about to be shielded. Switch. Nope. I got some loot items. We're wearing them down. Oh. All right, some of us have been targeted with these circle AoEs. Everyone else needs to stack up in a group. Okay, here comes another one of these passing lances. Stand not in the center, but also not in front of one of these thingies. There we go. All right. Perfect. Hansel here's the one not shielded. And we've got him pretty close to worn down here. Once we manage to defeat one, the other is going to go into sort of a berserk rage and just start spamming this big room-wide AoE that does a fair amount of damage over and over and over until we defeat it. So, once we've got one of them down, we, whoop, look out. Discs are coming in toward the center this time. Whoop, and that's not a good place to stand at all. We're okay. We're okay. Look out for discs. And now, okay, one of them's down, so Gretel's now just going to spam Lamentation until we can finish the fight, which we should probably do pretty quickly here, because just like in real life, Lamentation damage adds up. Peeps. Careful where we stand. And here we go. Victory. Let's get back to 9S. This time I'll actually roll for items. Okay. Moving on. We're in. Let's go. Well done. Don't waste time trying to understand. We're here to kill the enemy. That's all. Here we go again. Hacking in 3, 2... We're in. You transcend the ego collective. What the? What? Aren't you enjoying yourselves? Here they come. So this is a bit of a mini-boss encounter, where we're just going to be fighting a lot of small fry, but a lot of small fry, though. Like a lot. 2P units, flight units, each individually, not too bad, but they do still have some pretty big AoE attacks that one must watch out for. And we're gonna get some of these in succession, so position accordingly. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. Okay. Yee. All right, some of us being targeted here. Let me position this to the outside so people can dodge it safely. There we go. Yipes. Others being targeted this time. Okay. We're good. Yeah, again, none of them all that dangerous individually, but they all throw out AoEs that add up quickly over time. So we still need to be careful. Case in point. Heaps. I'm contributing. Promise. Sort of. Hee. It's just hard to pick a target once there's like 20 of them everywhere. One more. There we go. Okay. Whoop.
You will never eliminate us.
A familiar name popping up on screen for Nier Automata fans. Oh, no, you don't. You might have a bit of a guess as to who our next boss is going to be. Red Girl.
Even if you defeat us, do you really think you'll win?
We're prepared to fight until the end, yours or ours. If you've not played Nier Automata, you're probably feeling pretty lost right now, and I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to explain a single thing. Even if I was just trying to explain backstory for the entirety of this raid, I wouldn't even come close. So, okay. We've been targeted with these little... Oops, I stood too close to the center. So, don't stand in any of the orange. The orange will insta-kill you. You don't want to do that. But also, we were each targeted with, like, a white-colored AoE, which we can use to destroy black blocks, and that's going to be important. We can also hide behind same-colored... Okay, so now we're being targeted with black AoE. I will use that to help destroy these blocks, but not stand too close to other people or other AoEs, just so we're not overlapping too much damage. So, okay, black laser incoming, hide behind black blocks to be safe. We're going to need to be doing a lot of this Ikaruga-themed AoE dodging in this fight. But also, it's quite possible to tactically end up behind blocks and not able to reach the boss you're trying to damage. Whoop. Okay. Some folks have been drawn in toward the center and are now closed in behind these blocks. And she's about to drop a big meteor attack in the center, so we all need to do what we can to destroy some of these barriers so they can get out. But we do need to leave some barriers so we have something to hide behind from the meteor. There we go. Goodness, I love Nier music. What was that? Something's roaring at me and I don't like it. Oh, she has duplicated herself many times. And now they are all about to start doing these little rotating attacks. So we need to keep on attacking. but not standing in front of where all the attack's gonna go. Oops. You're welcome for the very good example I'm setting. Do as Derman doesn't. Rules to live by. Literally, like rules to survive by.
You fight and fight and fight. You were made that way, after all. You have so little control over your nature. All you can do is watch as the world falls to ruin.
Are you ready for the coolest part of the fight? That's right. Nier hacking minigame. A logic virus. It's interfering with my hacking. Destroy its core. All right, so we can switch colors as a little ship in order to deal damage to various things and also avoid various damage. So, black colored attack incoming. We need to change to black color to avoid damage. We also want to take out those pylons because they explode if you leave them for too long and they do a fair amount of damage. But we win the hacking minigame. I love that they worked that into the raid. We made it.
Not half bad.
We're doing pretty good, I think. Don't love all the roaring, but doing pretty good. Okay, so those of us who have been targeted with position carefully. So, in addition to all these AoEs going on, we've been targeted with chains, and the arrows around her hand show where she's about to yank us. So she was about to yank us toward her, so we wanted to position carefully so that we didn't get yanked into any orange. Because we've seen what the orange does. Again, you're welcome. All right, I'm not targeted this time, so I can just stand wherever I want. But she's about to yank them towards her again, so they're wanting to position carefully. Do not get yanked into anything nasty. Yeah, I feel like the Nier raids in 14 may not have the most coherent story, ultimately, of the raid stories in 14. But I think it might be my favorite series of actual, like, fights and raids to go through. Just blending Nier mechanics into it lends this such a unique style of play. Okay, hide behind white wall. Avoid white laser. Okay. Oh, need to do the same. There we go. Hide behind black wall, black laser. Okay, now we've got big explode. So we need to hide behind a black wall from that one, I think. Nope, reverse. I'm positioning not great. Need to hide behind there. That's a good spot. We need to be hiding behind black walls to avoid one meteor's blast radius and white walls for the other one. So there's really only one safe place to be. Glad they figured it out, because I just copied them. Even when you know how the mechanics work sometimes, you really got to think on your feet.
Your little alliance is pointless. You will never compare to us.
Oop.
You probably think you're clever, but we've had just about enough.
Okay, we made it. That's most of the bosses done. One more mini boss, and then the final boss remains. Whatever they're planning, we need to stop them before it's too late. I'm aware. An elevator. We should be able to move it using this panel. Okay. Not that I can reach the button, but I'll try. There we go. Looks like this goes all the way up. Enemy units. 9S, cover Konogg. Hey!
Your voices be heard.
This is an encounter, if memory serves. Basically, straight out of Nier Automata. Just a little mini-boss as we ride the elevator. If we see those little side panels pop out, we need to stand in the center. And if we see these little lightning blades kind of right in front of it, don't be in the center. That's more or less all the mechanics there are to this one. Except... there are 2 of them.
Sing with me.
Okay. Lightning arms on this one. And the little side flares on that one. In the center, in the center. Oop, lightning arms. Lightning arms from both, okay. Lightning arms from both again. We'll just hold position. Oop. Some folks being targeted with laser beams. They're trying to aim them away from everyone else to create safe places to be, which is just courteous. Now we got some other ads in here that are going to... ouch. Start just shooting slow orbs around. Okay, we got one of them down. Avoid slow orbs, and just keep watching for boss attacks. Boss, you're not really giving me a position for getting closer to the... okay, there we go. Watch the orbs. Watch the orbs. Almost got it. There we go.
Such delights do you have fun.
Is that it? I'm not picking up any more hostiles. Everyone all right? You know what will happen to the sphere's creations when it's destroyed. There's no choice. We do it. It's time for the final boss. And another fantastic boss theme. What will it take for these things to die and stay dead? No. Stop them! And for this final boss, we will be treated to an enemy that shares elements from Nier Automata, and Drakengard. And boss music that incorporates at least original Nier and also Final Fantasy themes. Just a big mashup all around, and a great one. The False Idol. This is not the music I was talking about. This is just very good Nier Automata music. We'll hear the real tune in Phase 2.
You will be among the first to see the new world.
Destroy the target. Okay. So, in this first phase, there's only a few moves we really need to worry too much about. That's one of them, Made Magic. Whenever we see that big thing, we want to watch which way the little wheel is rotating, because it's going to roll in that direction with that beam attack. So now we stand on the other side. You get the idea. Look out. So that's a lighter note. 3 of us have been targeted with these little markers that are about to send off a big cascade of AoEs in the direction the arrows are pointing. So they are positioning in a way to try to give us some safe places to be.
But we still have some time. Why not enjoy it?
Now we've got rhythm rings incoming. You see the rings? You see the orbs dropping. As soon as the orbs land on the rings, big beam attack across the whole place. So now we can stand over here safely. Oh, here comes some more. Find the safe spots. Okay, stand on this side over here. It's gonna roll to the right. We're doing good, though. I expect we'll be getting a phase change before too long. Whoop, look out. Okay, let's see. We should be good if we just stand right around here. Yep. Well-positioned, team.
We've waited so long to throw these gates wide. Let the light in.
Where? This scene and those bells are triggering some intense feelings in original Drakengard fans. What few exist. It's manipulating the space around us.
So many dreams slumber here.
So, the floor's been made transparent, you might notice. And a building has formed beneath us. The building is about to come crashing up through the floor, and you do not want to be in its path. It will kill you. Fun fact, some of these buildings have the letters SQE on the side, sort of suggesting that it is the Square Enix headquarters being thrown at you. That's not what the Square Enix building actually looks like, I don't think, but it is a fun little wink all the same.
Each memory's form is unique.
So now you might notice we've got some train tracks here. We want to stand in front of these red lights because the green lights are about to have a train come through.
will soon danger. The train.
Ensure your safety.
Still in a safe spot.
We will soon danger. The train.
Ensure your safety.
All right, there's that one again, and oh, I'm being targeted as well now. I will... not a great position. Ouch. Yep, nope, that was terrible. Sorry, everyone. We're good. All good.
You would render all this meaningless.
When we see heavy arms here, with the boss gathering rocks together, we want to watch out. If they're off to the sides, as we saw earlier, it's going to be a big attack on either side of her. If she kind of pulls those wings in toward the center, it's going to be a big column centered on her current position. But now here comes maybe the most Drakengard thing of all. Final song.
The final song, just for you.
You'll note we've been marked with these little black and white half and half rings. The boss is about to drop some very large black and white rings onto the platform, and we need to be pointing the same color of our ring toward the color of that attack in order to avoid damage. This is about as Drakengard as it gets.
You will soon find out how lonely you are.
Okay, so very large clusters of rocks, big pillars are about to fall. We need to stand near it because there's going to be a big knockback. Whoop. And again. There we go. Now we need to keep an eye on these things because they are about to fall in the direction they're leaning. Find safe places to be. There aren't many. Really do love this blending of Kaine's theme and the Final Fantasy main theme. Is very good. Oh. I hear trains. Yep. It's a train. Again. This time the train has a bunch of little red girls in it who are about to start throwing out attacks of their own. Just to make things a little more complicated, in case you were getting bored. And we need to watch out for this again. Okay. Light ring first, very good. Black ring next. Okay. Watch out for the orbs still, though. And the wings. Don't be to either side. There's so much to look out for at this point in the fight, all at once. It's a little mean. Okay, you're targeting me again. Awesome. Let's drag this over here, shall we? Okay, good. Move. I did better that time. Huzzah. Okay, oop. Look out for the center. Don't be there. It's just a lot to pay attention to and dodge at this point. But we're all managing. That's the important thing. More trains coming.
Ensure your safety.
Oh, and now these two. Huzzah. But it's okay. We're almost done. Victory is imminent. Come on. Finish the fight. There we go. Well done, everyone. and an eerie silence. But still a victorious one. Y'all did great. Thank you so much for making time today. I want to give a big thank you to these folks and all of the Dantalis folks who have set aside time for these recording sessions, getting through these things. It's great fun and it means a great deal. It really helps me out a lot. All right, I'll bid these folks adieu and then we will get outside and continue the story. We can't let it keep opening. Back me up here, 2B. What are you doing?
I'll help you. From the other side. Take care of Konogg.
Alert. Unit 2B and 9S vital systems offline. Saved data found in memory regions. Initiating playback.
This is Yorha Unit 2B. Recording. We discovered that our enemies, the white-clothed androids, the tower, that colossal girl, came from that white orb. As did 9S and I. It's a gate between worlds, and its purpose is to destroy this one. As long as 9S and I are on this side, it can never be closed. We have to go. But we'll save the memories of our reunion, and of the time we spent in this world with you. Some things are just too precious to lose. So, thank you.
Playback ended. Uh-oh. I should leave. And we're back. So, hello. Lolly, that scared the shite out of me, ho! The tower just up and disappeared. Sort of folded in on itself, in the blink of an eye. Glad to see you're safe, though. Thank you. I'm also glad for that. Poof. Goodness. So what quest is it that you have next here? You know what? I'm going to save this one for next time, because though we have, in fact, finished the, all of the raids for this here series, unlike a lot of the other raid series in Final Fantasy XIV, this one actually has a pretty lengthy epilogue, including a whole lengthy epilogue quest line that takes a little bit of time to do and thus record. So we're going to be wrapping this up in probably not even one more episode, probably several, whatever. I will see you all next time for some more Final Fantasy XIV/Nier story mode. Take care. Goodbye.